if you're using Windows as your operating system and you have been using it for quite a while, it's likely that you have some applications that start whenever you start your computer. Such applications are called startup applications because they start as soon as the system itself starts. It can be a good thing. So for example, if you have an application that you use almost every time you use your computer, it makes a lot of sense to add it to the list of startup applications, because as soon as you're going to need it, it's already going to be up and running. So you won't have to start it manually and wait for it to start before you can start using it. On the flip side though, having a lot of applications that start on system startup does mean that your system will take longer to load. So turning on your computer will take longer and rebooting your computer will also take longer. So as a rule of thumb, if an application is something that you use a lot, like almost every time you use your computer, you use this application, it does make a lot of sense to add it to this list, the list of startup applications. But if that's not the case, and it's an application that you use rarely, or at least not every time you use your computer, you probably don't want it as a startup application. So how can you know which applications start on system startup on your machine? Luckily, it's really easy to find, so let's see how it's done. All we need to do is open the Windows Start menu and start typing startup. And the best match is startup apps, so let's click on it. And here is the list of startup apps in my computer. Now, as you can see, we can see the impact of each of them. So if you see high impact, it means that this application causes a significant lag when starting your system. Having it enabled as a startup application means that your system will load more slowly. Applications that have medium impact or low impact will also cause some lag, but not as significant. So for me, these are the applications that have high impact, these four. So if I want my system to start more rapidly, I can turn all of them off. And now that they are off, the next time I'll start my computer, it will load more quickly.